Hello and welcome to the Daily Mix. I'm your host, Gina Cheatham, aka the Clever Connoisseur, your budget-friendly luxury lifestyle specialist. And I'm happy to report that this past weekend's winery trip to La Bourgeois Vineyards was a great success. And thank you again to everyone who joined us on the trip, and a special shout out to Miss Loretta Brooks, the winner of the 2 free tickets from the Jabber with Gina contest last week. By the way, the answer was there are 5-ounce glasses per 750 milliliter bottle of wine. And tomorrow marks the return of the 2nd season of Empire. I'm so sorry to report, though. Our friend Miss Rita McGee, the Emmy-nominated costume designer for Empire, who spoke with me at Missouri Style Week and was featured on Jabber with Gina a couple of weeks ago. You remember her? Well, she did not take home the coveted award. However, it was a great accomplishment for her. And also, my Howard University classmate, Miss Taraji P. Henson, stole the show once again with her scene-stealing style on the red carpet, care of designer Alexander Wang, and her amazing glam squad, stylist Jason Boland, and celebrity hairstylist Miss Kim Kimball. Honey, she can whip some hair. And I would be remiss if I did not give a big shout out to St. Louis native and hometown favorite Hollywood hairstylist, Mr. Dorico Jackson, the man responsible for the winning red carpet look of American actress Teyana Paris, who is best known for her role on ABC's Mad Men. And on that note, tonight, I'm going to make sure you know more about memory-making events in our city that are full of culture, fun, and lasting experiences. And joining us in the studio tonight, fresh off the plane from New York City, is Miss Qristyl Frazier of Qristyl Frazier Designs. She's a St. Louis native fashion designer doing big things from Project Runway to New York Full Figure Fashion Week, Essence Magazine. Oh, bam! Yeah, she's doing it all, and she's my soror, so kudos, girl. So leave the remote alone and turn the volume up because it's time to get in the mix.
Check it out.
This Friday kicks off the first weekend of fall, and there's still so many events and festivals and more to choose from. If you're a foodie like me, y'all know I love to eat. You don't want to miss the launch of the Fall Food Festival at St. Mary Magdalene Catholic Church in Brentwood. It starts at 5 p.m. and goes to 9, and they're offering tons of food, live entertainment, and fun things to do with the kids. There'll be several food trucks on hand, including Asian cuisine from MK Rolls and Wraps, fruit and savory pies from Pie, oh my, and delicious Mexican dishes from Hacienda Catering, and Italian cuisine, and tasty, unforgettable barbecue from BJ's Golicious Backyard Barbecue. For more information, make sure you check out the flyer on the screen. Oh, barbecue. I love a little barbecue, but I think I'm all barbecued out just about right about now. I'm ready for some comfort food. So, on that note, Friday also marks the start of the Greater St. Louis Hispanic Festival, which starts from September 25th through September 27th in Soulard Park at 7th Street and Lafayette Avenue. They're turning up the heat this year with live Tejano music, folkloric dancers, authentic food, arts, crafts, and cultural information booths. So you'll want to grab a margarita, my favorite, or a Corona, and check out the exotic petting zoo they'll have there for all the kids. And they're also featuring a lowrider car cruise and children's pavilion for more fun activities. Take a look at last year's event. I'm telling you, it's going to be fun.
Azúcar, azúcar negra, ay cuánto me gusta y me alegra. Azúcar, azúcar negra, ay cuánto me gusta y me alegra. Azúcar, azúcar negra, ay cuánto me gusta y me alegra. Estoy en la lluvia y la hierba, estoy en la nube y la piedra. Azúcar, 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 ay cuánto me gusta y me alegra.
See, I told you it's a festival you don't want to miss. And for the schedule of events, details on performances, and other information, check out the screen. Oh, nothing like a good margarita. When I lived in Houston, you could ride down the street, pick one up for 99 cents, and keep it moving. And boy, were we moving. I'm not advocating drinking and driving, I'm just saying. And on the other side of town, take a trip to another part of the world, stop in and visit a while at Scottish Games and Cultural Festival, taking place near the Spirit of St. Louis Airport on Friday and Saturday. The St. Louis Scottish Games is a nonprofit organization established to carry forth and celebrate the rich cultural heritage of Scotland in the greater St. Louis area. Now, imagine the possibilities of having someone to play the bagpipes at parties who's also capable of flinging a 22-pound weight clear across into the neighbor's yard. Or better yet, having someone who's used to eating haggis to complement your cooking, and the only downside is cleaning his kilt. Well, all right. This year's festival will feature the Masters World Championship with more than 150 Highland athletes competing from around the world. And in keeping with Scottish tradition, you'll also get the chance to enjoy a little Highland dancing, Celtic rock, and over 100 bagpipers and drummers. And of course, it would not be a St. Louis festival without a range of vendors, food, and beverages. It all starts on Friday afternoon at 3 p.m. For the schedule of games and to purchase your ticket, visit the website. And this would not be St. Louis without brew, 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 and more brewski. You see me turning it up? Yep, you already know. Local brewing company Urban Chestnut is hosting their 5th annual Oktoberfest St. Louis. And this year they've added another day due to the tremendous turnout in years past. It's a Munich-style celebration of finger wrestling, ooh, that sounds exciting, entertainment, live music, German food, and of course, German beer spelled the German way, B-I-E-R, German beer. Urban Chestnut will be pouring 4 of its traditional German beers in addition to beer from other local breweries. There will also be traditional fare, including a little bratwurst, roasted chicken, and of course, giant pretzels. Can't have beer without a pretzel. Check out their website for the schedule of events. Oh my goodness. Beer and pretzels. Carb, carb, carbs, carbs, and more carbs. Well, okay, fine. I'm down. And guys and girls, grab your lederhosen and come on. We're going over to Anheuser-Busch, who's also celebrating Oktoberfest at their brewery this weekend, bringing what they call an authentic German Oktoberfest to the historic St. Louis brewery, full of traditional Oktoberfest festivities. In true Oktoberfest tradition, the beer garden will host a wedding ceremony on Friday, September 25th, to kick off the celebratory weekend. Throughout the weekend, visitors are invited to enjoy a variety of German-style beers and other seasonal favorites paired with traditional German fare such as bratwurst, Bavarian pretzels, and gingerbread cookies. I told you, carbs, carbs, and more carbs. Visitors can also participate in traditional German games and enjoy live German music and entertainment. For more information and to purchase your tickets to get carbs, 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 and more carbs, go to their website. I'm just joking, people. You can also have some schnitzel, and there's no carbs. Oh, well, you know, it's always good to step out of the box and try new things, and the perfect opportunity is the Strange Folk Festival on Saturday and Sunday at Union Station. This family-friendly festival will take place on all 3 floors of Union Station Mall, occupying nearly every empty store and restaurant. Bands will play from the old Hooters restaurant, and your favorite food trucks and vendors will be set up in the south parking lot. It also features unique installations and do-it-yourself activities. Check out this clip from a previous event.
And once we're there, I'm sure we both will see. This country road we're driving down, changing life, and you get peace and free. Walk on down the country road, cornrows rise above my head so high. Green and blue and brown and gold.
shop from over 200 St. Louis vendors, including hand-picked crafters, artists, designers, and vintage curators. Oh my goodness, I'm sure I'll find something really cute down there because you know I can shop anywhere from the rooter to the tutor. And for all of you creative, crafty minds, here's another event you just might want to go to called Art in the Park from 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. Drive on over to Francis Park in St. Louis Hills and check out 60 artists who are coming together to showcase their creative wares amidst live music and of course tasty eats and kids activities. Jewelry, pottery, glass, textiles, mixed media. Those are just a few of the things that you will find there at the art fair. However, there will be some other things there featured and some other artists from outside of our area. There will also be a classic car show and an old-time baseball game by the Lafayette Square Cyclones Vintage Baseball Club. And you'll also be able to purchase raffle tickets for which proceeds will be used for the upkeep of Francis Park. Additional information may be found on their website. You can't have an event without a little live music. So make sure you get on down there on Sunday, September 27th. And speaking of live music, music creates the ambiance wherever you go, and it's always the perfect backdrop for every good gathering. So hence the reason, every now and then a dose of the blues and a sip of cognac does the body and the ears good. And this is why I recommend you check out the first annual Atomic Blues Festival presented by the St. Louis Blues Society on Sunday, September 27th from 3 to 10 p.m. Proceeds of the night will benefit the St. Louis Blues Society's Education Fund. The festival includes performances by Larry Griffin, Eric McSpadden, Ethan Linwin, Marsha Evans, and the Coalition. Check out the screen for more information. Oh my goodness, there's just so much to do here in St. Louis. And while I'm on the subject of music, let me tell you one more thing. You don't want to miss the Brave New World 2015 Music Festival that celebrates original thoughts, art, music, and a little libations. You know, I like a little libation. Presented by Farfetch, the festival will take place at the Luminary from 7 to 1 a.m. And for more information and to purchase your tickets, locate the event on Facebook at Farfetch Presents Brave New World 2015. Now, you know it's time for one of my favorite segments of the show, the moment we celebrate you, St. Louis, by saying happy birthday, starting with my girl, Sheila Lambert Robinson. Happy birthday, Sheila. And then, of course, I would be remiss if I didn't say happy birthday, Keith Fuller, and our good friend, Cedric Cobb. Yes, you know the man with the pocket square, the best pocket square. And Miss Queen Bryant, and the party giver of all party givers here in St. Louis, Mr. Mo Spoon. Happy birthday, Mo. Now, I want you to celebrate your party, turn up, and do all the wonderful things you've been thinking about all year in preparation for this day. And you know, this would not be Tuesday nights on the Daily Mix without a little fashion. And ladies, you and I know that it can be difficult to find clothes that fit well and accentuate your curves. And like most women, I am not a perfect size 4. In fact, the average American woman wears a size 14. And above a size 14, it becomes a bit more difficult to marry fashion, fit, and style. Hence, I'm so excited to have tonight's guest in the studio with us because she's made it her business to help eliminate those challenges. But just to make sure your voice is clearly heard along with mine, I hit the streets to speak with other curvy girls to find out things they love about today's full-figured fashions and or still find challenging in their quest to look good in their clothes. Watch what they had to say.
I just really like the fact that it's more stretchier, more comfortable clothing nowadays for the bigger people.
A certain pet peeve that I have is still that some clothes companies still don't cater to bigger women, but I'm very glad that a lot of them now are able to do that.
There's a lot of rules that full-figured women feel like they have to follow. If you're a certain size, shape, or figure, that you can't wear skinny jeans, that you can't wear prints, and that you can't do certain things. And I think it's all about the way you pull yourself together in a perfectly planned outfit from head to toe, rather about certain pieces that you can't wear. So there's really nothing you can or can't wear. It's just about all how you put it together.
Tonight, our guest, Miss Qristyl Frazier, a St. Louis native and Project Runway alum, is doing just that and what she loves, helping women all around the world put it together and feel fabulous one outfit at a time. Welcome, Miss Qristyl.
Hi, Gina.
Hello, and I have to say she is my soror. Welcome, soror.
Welcome, so thank you.
Oh, you're welcome, and you're doing great things. So, but first, you know, we've got to move quickly, so I want to get it all
Okay.
in. How did you decide to become a fashion designer?
Oh my God, that's too long of a story. But in high school, I went to school. You know, I'm originally from St. Louis, Missouri. Of course, I went to Visual and Performing Arts High School.
I went to the middle school. Oh my goodness, we have so much in common.
We do have a lot in common. And I was supposed to take either a typing class or a cooking class, and both of the classes were full. So I had the option of taking a sewing class. So I took sewing, and it just became very interesting to me. I didn't even know I wanted to be a designer at the time. I said to my teacher, Pearl Jefferson, I said, guess what? I said, guess what? I really don't want to work with these bold patterns anymore. And she says, oh, you must want to be a fashion designer. Well, you know what? That sounded great to me.
Well, exactly. That all it takes is just a little inspiration, and people like yourself just go with it. And that's what's wonderful. And you know, it was already in you. You just needed a little push.
And it was a good push, and wow, so many years later, my dream.
Exactly. So then, how did you end up on Project Runway?
Well, you know, I moved from Missouri after I graduated from Stevens College in Columbia, Missouri, and I moved to New York from another soror that we went to school together. She's like, what are you doing in St. Louis? You need to be out here in New York with me, the fashion capital of the world. And you know what? It goes back to having someone really believe in you. I don't even remember packing. I just remember arriving and being in New York 20 years later.
Oh my goodness.
In Project Runway, I tried out 4 times. I just felt like, you know,
Really?
yes, I tried out 4 times. I was determined. You know, when you have a dream and it's really your passion for real, you keep going because you know that you need to be on that platform telling everybody in the world what you do, who you are, and everything. And that's what I did. I kept trying, I didn't give up.
And that led you to Essence Magazine, where you had the cover back here in July, right?
Yes.
For Orange is the New Black. I thought it was beautiful. All those designs on the cover were yours.
Not all of them, though, but not all of them. I had a few of them, but not all
Oh
of
my
them.
goodness, it was beautiful.
Thank
It was
you.
beautiful. And speaking of which, fashion has brought you back to St. Louis. You're just coming off a full-figured fashion week in New York. How was that?
That was phenomenal. Actually, we just did a show called Plus Night Out, you know, celebrating women with curves in the city and all over the world, and it was phenomenal. It's always exciting to do Fashion Week, but it's even more of an incentive to do it for curvy girls.
Absolutely. What'd you say you call it? Curvy, sexy?
I call it plus sexy because, you know, I don't like the whole term plus size. It's really all about plus sexy, making women feel good and confident. And, you know, curvy girls need to be able to have clothes that fit them well and that are styled well as well.
And that brings me to the reason you're here in St. Louis. You're having a fashion show this weekend at the Kranzberg, correct?
Yes, absolutely. Made in America STL. Is this happening this Sunday? So I want people to come on down and check it out. And I've got a little bit of snippet of fashion of what people are going to see this Sunday.
Oh my goodness, this is what we can expect.
Absolutely. This is
I
one of my
love it.
phenomenal dresses. I love to do pattern and print. Sometimes people
Twirl, girl, twirl.
show all of that pattern. You know, sometimes people think that, oh, you know, you can't wear a print if you're a curvy girl. It's not true. It's really all in about the silhouette and how clothes are made. And I've made clothes for a ton of celebrities.
Well, I know that you make size. What's your size range?
Okay, so I do all sizes. I do from
So
size
I can get
6.
one of those.
Oh, absolutely.
Oh, yeah.
Listen, I'm on my own company, my own business. We ship all over the world. If you're a size 2 or 4, you can get it as well. But
I told you I'm not a size 2 or 4. No, more like a 6 and sometimes an 8, but we ain't gonna go there.
When you go to crystalfrazierdesigns.com, there's a size menu drop down, and we have a choice. If you see size 6 or 26, or if you don't see your size and you need a little bit more, you know, assistance with your size, and if you like me top heavy and a smaller waist or voluptuous hips, you know, there's a little notes section, and it says, oh, you know, you can send a photo of yourself, and we'll even custom make it a bit for you. But if you don't see your size, just ask us. Just send us a note, and someone will get back to you, and we'll custom make a dress to fit your curves.
And we will see all of that this weekend at the Kranzberg.
Absolutely.
And you can go on your website to get the information, or can you buy your tickets at the door?
You can buy your tickets at the door, and you can buy them online at Made in America STL.
All right, well, I am looking forward to it, and everybody, I tell you out there in St. Louis, you need to get down there and pick up your ticket too, because it is going to be a show to remember.
It absolutely will.
I'm excited. I'm
glad.
excited. Not just because, you know, I'm hosting, but I'm excited. I'm excited. And I want to dress just like that. And St. Louis, let me just say, I hate to say it, that's it for tonight. But make sure you like us on Facebook, follow us on Twitter and Instagram, and subscribe to our YouTube channel. And until next time, let me tell you what I tell them. Live the high life of low cost and keep your coins in your purse. And don't forget to send me your questions about fashion, beauty, travel to Jabber with Gina at stltv.net. Now there you go.
I love that.